Welcome to Love Them Knives channel. We're talking Olight. We're talking pistol lights. PL Mini 2 Valkyrie, 600 lumens, 100-meter throw. And yes, it doesn't say much else on the box. I got this from them. And I'm going, I think I've got one of these. I think I got one of these already because I got some pistol lights 3 or 4 years ago and put them on my pistols. And so I opened the case on my Glock and I'm going, okay. Hold on. It's the PL Mini 2. Or could it be the PL Mini 2? How crazy. I don't know. How coincidental is that? So this is the one that fits on my Glock. It's got the GL little bracket here that you can put in, and they give you this one here, by the way, has got the 1913. You see that? Okay, so that fits on your Smith & Wesson and stuff like that. So, hold on. Yeah, I'm getting them mixed up. And you see these areas, so you got to have a rail system here, okay? So when I got my M&P, I said, I want the one with the rail. I think you can get them with and without a rail, but I want the rail because I want to be able to put a weapon light on it. Let me kick this back. And so these are pretty simple to put on just like that, okay? And then slide this back, click it down, and you're on, all right? And then you want to activate it, okay, on and off, or push and hold, and when you let go, it's momentary. But a quick click, it stays on. Both ways, right? Or momentary, right? So, however, and so you've got, it's ambidextrous here. So either way you set yourself up, you can click on this and no problem, right? So this is the one they just sent me, and the other one was already sitting here on my Glock. So rock and roll, right? Got both of them now. Now I've got one for both. I don't have to share between the two of them. That's way cool. And they give you the charge cable. And remember, if you're an Olight fan, you go, okay, so the bottom of my Olight, it takes this magnetic disc to charge it. But it's different on the weapon ones. It's a reverse polarity. So your one for your normal Olight flashlight is not going to work on here, okay? Only the weapon ones that they give you. And hell with it. I don't want to tear this box up. Okay, here we go. So just kick this open, pull this out, and here's all your goodies. Now here's the charger. And if it was a regular flashlight one, this looks like a regular one, but it ain't. This is for these pistol lights, and that's it. It's not for your regular flashlight. Crazy as that may seem, I've run into that situation before. And you know what? I think I've got one or two other of these because I already had some pistol lights, so I think I do. Thank God. But yes, so hold on to this one. Don't think, oh, well, my other ones are the same. They'll work. No, they won't. And so there's that. But it only takes about an hour to charge it up or less. I mean, it's pretty easy to charge up. And there's your 1913. Here's your GL deal on here. And, oh, by the way, in here, safety warnings. Oh, who needs that? I'm joking. Yes, please read those. But this here is the other. So the one that was on there was this is the GL here. It was the 1913 that came standard on the light. And then here's your little tool for, screwing these screws into your rail thing. So that's what that's all about. And so it's not complicated, folks. It isn't. It's just a 600 lumen flashlight. And there's no strobe, there's no SOS, there's none of that, okay? And There's the gunmetal gray. That's the one I've had for several years. This is the one I just got. So here we are. And you can feel that, see, this, so it's easy to put on your rail because it does this, right? And then when you roll this, then it locks it down. It ain't moving, okay? So it's locked down, but you don't have to sit there with a screwdriver and do anything necessarily, right? Because it's easy to put on. And which one was it? Is this my, this is 1913, so this is this. And so it just, boom, it's on, it's done. And then you can do your thing, right? So, by the way, this is, of course, empty and there's nothing in the chamber. Okay, see there. Okay, but I don't, mess with things like that. But this is way cool. Like it. I've had this for so, I haven't torn this down in so long. I almost forgot how to do the takedown on it. God dang. I got to get out to the range more often. But you know what? I'm not going out to the range outside to do a demo. I'm going to take this outside without the pistol because the neighbors, you never know who's peeking out a window, and then all of a sudden here comes the sheriff's department. So, no, we will take this out individually, and, it'll give you what you need to kind of see how bright it is and how far it carries and all that kind of thing. But this itself here is so easy to run this up and down on this, so it's adjustable, and there's your little, and it fits or it doesn't. I mean, the Glock one fits the Glocks and whatever else, and this fits whatever else. And there's a big long list of pistols, and I didn't really realize how many makes and models until I kind of got into this, and then it's just so much, SIGs and Glocks and everything, right? It's just whatever. Okay, so I'm just glad that my pistols are compatible, because I didn't really think about that much, except for my S&W. When I got that, I wanted a rail on it. Okay, but adjustable sliding rail. This is really simple stuff. I think it's meant to be really simple. So you just click it on and you go. And then when you want to recharge it, you recharge it. It recharges quickly. It's like a 250 milliamp battery in here, so it's not gonna, but how long are you gonna run it? It'll run for an hour. So that's good, right? And here's the instructions, by the way. So it doesn't get very complicated here. And then it goes over to other languages, right? But just operation right here, momentary on and off. And then here's charging, etc. And then there's your little technical stuff, 600 lumens, 1 meter drop IPX6, blah, blah, blah. And the weight's super, super light, 2.5 ounces, 73 grams. Bingo, right? I think we ought to take this outside and shine it around, see what it looks like. All right, outside with the Olight PL Mini Valkyrie. Yeah, I thought about this and I thought, you know what? And the wife agreed. Probably not best for me to stand outside in the neighborhood with a high capacity 9mm pistol with this on and spinning around with it. Probably not the best idea. So we're just going to do it like this. People get freaky these days. This is your 600. So this is it. This is what you get, man. No strobe, no SOS, none of this. But it's the, it's the Mini. And it's way cool. And this one was on my, this one I got from Olight recently, but I had one on my Glock. This one now, the way it came set up, fits right on my Smith & Wesson M&P because of the little thing that's in here. You can swap that out though. Okay. So there's that's 600. Kick it off. See this? You think this is better? I think this is better. I think this gives you a good look around. Look at the trees out there. Right there. That's a good good distance over there. Very bright. So let's kick it on again. Okay, over to the house, the side, off. Now we do have a moon, almost full moon, unfortunately. So for the demo purposes, but you can tell. I mean, this is dark, this is light. Flip around. Look back in there. Yeah, not real bright in there, but there is now. It's very bright. Way back in this area. I guess we could look down the block to see if we can get any kind of action from the trees down there. That would be a long way. Kinda, you can see that tree right there, and the next one next to it right there. So that is a long way away for a little 600 lumen mini. You can see how it lights it up. Check this out. Well, okay, so you can see the trees now with the damn moon going up, but you can kind of tell how effective this is getting down here. This and this. Look back in here. Of course, that's very dark. Here we go. Here we go with the 600 lumen. It's very bright. Yeah. Very effective. Check this out, okay? What if you're looking for something? Who could be a danger around here? Do you see that animal there? Boots, what are you doing hanging out by the air conditioner? Good Lord. Yeah. He's a vicious animal. Yes, he is. He's a very dangerous predator. Are you waiting for the vultures to land so you can eat one of them? Is that your problem? You just never get enough food, do you? We used to call him Burrito because he was so big and round. And his name is actually Boots. Okay, he doesn't belong to us, but he eats over at our house about twice a day, don't you, Boots? Come on. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Don't lie. Okay, just be that way. But see, he thought he had me. Yeah, he thought he had me done there. I wasn't seeing him right. But there he goes. Cleaning up after a big late evening snack. All right, there's the PL Mini 2 Valkyrie. All right, we're back. What do you think? I like it. I like it a lot. It's easy to mount onto your pistol. And this thing just locks it down, right? So you're good to go. And of course, ambidextrous here. So however you want to activate it, and or, continual or momentary, and it stays on, etc., etc. It's simple. They have more complicated ones at Olight. You could check it out for that. And they have ones, at least they did in the past. I really haven't looked at their current lineup, but they had some that were around 1,000 lumens or 1,200 lumens, something like that, and that had more functions on them. But this, as a pistol light, is just great. It gives you what you need. It doesn't have a laser on it, by the way. So, okay. I think they did make them that do have lasers, and you might want to check that out. I'll give you the link to Olight below, and you can look and see what all they have, okay? I know that I've done some videos on their pistol lights or weapons lights that are different, okay? And of course, this probably not really for a long gun. This is for pistols. They had some that a special bracket for mounting certain lights to long guns, but those are a different type of light altogether. This is just for the pistols as far as I'm concerned. But it's really handy, super easy, and that's what the joy of this is all about. Down below, guys, thank you for hanging out with me. It's the PL Mini 2 Valkyrie from Olight, and you guys stay bright.